Hola Leos, this is your general love reading for May 2018. Keep in mind this can apply to all love relationships, friendships, family, and yes, romantic, so apply as needed. Things to remind you of, I'm on an instant go, so if you need a quick answer to one quick question, please text me. No phone calls, no video calls, so Cinderella, I understand you keep on trying to call me, but please text me. What else? My sun moon readings are all uploaded. Go check out my playlists. Go check out your sun moon reading prediction for 2018. I'm also doing compatibility readings. Those are also in my playlist, so go check those out. And I'm doing those over from now until the end of the year at my pace. I don't want to burn myself out, and they'll be up forever and ever and ever. And if this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are listed below. Send me an email. We can go ahead and make that happen. I'm going to be starting with Alpha Leos. So you are an Alpha Leo if you are outgoing, self-assured, assertive, and you identify with masculine energies. Those are the energies I'm concentrating on, okay? So, Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your wisdom, and your insight for Alpha Leos in regards to love for May 2018? Can you show me previous love energies for Alpha Leos? What love energies can they expect in May 2018? And how will they be moving forward into June in regards to love? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said for Alpha Leos for May 2018. Okay, can you please show me previous energies to May 2018 in regards to love? For Alpha Leos, we have the Page of Acorns in reversed. Energies to expect. The Ten of Leaves in the reversed for May 2018. And then finally, you guys have the Eight of Acorns in reversed. Okay, so let's start off with the, and I'll pull clarifiers after this. Let's start off energies prior to May 2018. We had the Page of Acorns in reverse. So I feel like somebody is, it's an immature energy with the Page of Wands. And I always say, or the Page of Acorns. I always say when he's in reverse, he's just kind of being a little bit, a lot of immaturity with him. He doesn't want to hear what somebody has to say, or he doesn't want to speak, okay? So he refuses to communicate for some reason. This is a person that you could be dealing with. They just, they might have cut off communication with you, or they refuse to talk regarding a certain topic, or they don't want to hear your opinion in regards to something. But, and it's just an immature energy, you know, where a kid's stomping and putting his fingers in his ears and saying, you know, I can't hear you, la 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 la, like that. I always use that analogy for the Page of Acorns in reverse. So that's kind of the energy that maybe I'm feeling like you're dealing with. And something that kind of came to me is you might not have wanted something to end, I'm feeling like, but it might have ended anyways, and you're trying to tell this person, you know, I don't want it to end, can we make it work? And maybe they just aren't having it, they don't want to hear about it, and or they don't want to hear what you have to say in regards to it. And even you know, even though it's not a pentacle, I'm getting a very stubborn energy from that card too, just somebody that just doesn't want to hear you out, okay? Or doesn't want to talk about something, wants to avoid talking about something altogether. Now we have the Ten of Leaves in reverse. So this to me is you coming out of this situation. So it's coming out of an ending, and you know the ending has happened and it's a new start. You're recovering from it. You're having forgiveness possibly for this person for not communicating, not hearing you out. So in May you will be working on that. You might come to terms with the ending in regards to something, and then you're going to be able to move on. You're going to be able to understand why it happened, and you'll get growth, you'll get healing, you'll get recovery from that. All right, and not feel betrayed and not feel slighted, or coming out of feeling slighted. Now we move forward to the Eight of Wands in reverse, and it's funny with that because that's kind of similar to this card. No talking is going on, no communication is going on, and when the Eight of Wands in reverse is, to me, it's blocked. So somebody has blocked somebody else, you know, the social media is blocked, their phone number has been deleted, their phone number has been blocked. So there's no communication going on whatsoever. And somebody's bothered by that. I don't know if it's you. I'm getting the sense that you guys it's going to be either you or the other person. Obviously, the energies can flip-flop, but I'm getting this feeling that somebody is very adamant about not talking to somebody else, and the other person has a need to talk to somebody about something, but they're being cut off, they're being shut off, okay? Because I'm getting the energy on both sides of these. That, you know, cutting off communication, not talking. So let's see what's going on with this Knave of Acorns reverse. Can you please provide clarification? This Knave of Acorns in reverse. Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Knave of Acorns here for Alpha Leo's energies prior to? Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this person's behavior, the Wheel of Fortune I got unexpected. Like, this came up very unexpectedly in regards to this. We have the Thief card. And yes, the Wheel of Fortune can be good fortune, like a turning point. You know, taking your chances in regards to something, but I feel like something came up very unexpectedly, very surprising. And events turned somehow. Doesn't necessarily have to be good fortune. It's just things turned suddenly on a dime in regards to this. Maybe this person's behavior all of a sudden changed. And now we have the Seven of Swords here. That's the Thief card. So maybe this person, you know, they might have betrayed you somehow. They're being dishonest somehow. Sometimes it can indicate an affair. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe that happened and they do not want to talk about it. And here's you with this Six of Pentacles, and you want a balance. You want an equal exchange here. You know, let's talk about it. You tell me what's going on, and I'll tell you, I'll listen. Like, you want to have that equal exchange with that Six of Pentacles, so this person isn't having it. It's interesting, the Wheel of Fortune too. Just this in general. I mean, in my opinion, this guy here, he just looks like something rolled up on him, very unexpected. And then the little shady characters in the back. I feel like it's something shady, and it's weird because the Wheel of Fortune is usually a card of good fortune, but I'm not getting that on this. I'm getting something unexpectedly happened. And you can't find out because this person's shutting you out and not telling you what's going on. Can you please provide clarification? Ten of Leaves in reverse. Why is the Ten of Leaves here in reverse for Alpha Leos? Who's this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Alpha Leos. Hold on. Person, personality, perspective. Oh, maybe they're talking now. Okay, so, oh my. All right, so, and I was just like gathering my wits here and rearranging these. So, I feel like, okay, you are recovering, you are healing from this. Something about this is still bothering you, but you're ready to set out like on a new journey. I feel like you are here with the Knave of Wands. So you're ready, but I almost feel a little bit reluctant. Okay, you're forced into it. You're forced to start something new, a new journey, a new way of looking at things. Same thing here with that Ace of Wands. But now we have the Knave of Cups. But it's weird. I get a reluctance with it. Even with that Ace of Wands there, which is usually about feeling inspired to move on. I feel like you're forced into this kind of... You're forcing yourself, or you're making yourself forgive so that you can have a new beginning. You're working on that. But we have this Knave of Cups in reversed. And that's, you know, this person that you kind of had to deal with. This immature energy, this person who was all play, no work, really immature. Maybe they partied a lot. Emotionally immature, intimacy issues, commitment issues. And I feel like you're telling yourself that you have to forgive them for this in order for you to have this new start. But I feel like you're reluctant. The only reason why you are being pushed forward is because of how this person's being. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. Yeah, I almost feel like it's a forced new start. I know that sounds strange, but you're being pushed along, pushed by the universe, and pushed to forgive, and pushed to forgive how this person was. But I still get the need you want to talk to somebody. I don't know if you need closure or there's something you need to communicate. I'm getting that sense. Maybe the Ace of Wands for some of you, it very well might have been you were considering a new start with this person. But I don't feel that's what it is. I get forward motion. It's a tree. It's a dead tree, though. That's why. That's why I'm not feeling like the enthusiasm, the drive, the inspiration. It's a dark card. Can you please provide clarification here on this Eight of Wands in reverse? Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse for Alpha Leos? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Alpha Leos, the Eight of Acorns in reverse. Okay, they're stopping me on the Two of Swords. Okay, I think you need to talk to... You're trying to speak to somebody because you want to get some sort of closure. And I felt that before. And we have the Two of Swords here, so it's being blindfolded, not knowing what to decide. There's a confusion that goes along with it. The moon is in the Two of Swords, which to me is just not seeing everything for what it is. The moon is associated sometimes, well, I feel like secret, something you can't see. You're not seeing the whole big picture, and I think this is why you want to talk, but I don't feel like you have the availability to talk. And this is kind of, or communicate with this person, and this is kind of hanging you up. Because here's the Devil card, I mean not the Devil card, the Death card in reverse. That's a card of Scorpio for those of you that resonates. So you have an inability to move on because of this. You're stagnating, you're kind of lingering. And you can't move on because you can't communicate, and you're not getting what you need to know. And I think you're the one that's trying to communicate. And I feel like this person just does not want to talk about this. I almost feel like you have blanks you're trying to fill in. And now we're pulling the Tower card. So with the Tower card, I'm kind of, feeling like this didn't end well. I don't feel like you have your closure. I don't feel like you got to say what you wanted to say. Almost like your hands are tied. I am feeling like it's you. But with that Tower card, everything kind of fell apart, and you don't know why. I feel like there's a confusion that came along with that. You didn't want this to change. You didn't want this to fall apart. Everything got ruined, and you're not sure why. And this person isn't telling you, so you don't have all the answers that you need in order to get that closure you need. And I mentioned this in another reading too, that if you can't find your closure and you can't get the answers, then you just have to make your own closure and just move on. And people are like, well, how do you do that? And I say, you just do. I mean, sometimes you just can't get the answers that you want. So you have to figure something out, and you make your own closure by just putting one foot in front of the other. Because I don't feel that you can talk to this person. This person is adamant not to talk to you. They don't want to explain what happened. They don't want to explain how it went down. They don't want to provide details. I feel it's almost like they were really abrupt with this. And you know the only way to move on from this is to forgive them and forgive yourself, and you're just kind of struggling with how to do that. You feel slighted too. You feel like, I don't want to say disgraced, but almost maybe disgraced. Trying to think of the right word to articulate it, but just kind of like humiliated in a way. I don't know, it's cross between humiliation and disgrace, and you're not really happy with that. You want like justification for it. You want to understand why. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading because that's pretty much all I'm going to get out of this. If you guys need help with this situation, consider a personal reading, raise an info or below, or consider a question on Instant Go, text only. Check out my Sun Moon readings for 2018. And then finally, check out the compatibility readings that I've started to upload. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the Beta Leos at this time. Thank you, Alpha Leos. Thank you so much. Okay, so, hola, Beta Leos. So if you are a beta Leo, this is the energies I'm concentrating on. You are a beta Leo. If you are moderate, you're reserved, you tend to be introverted, and you identify with feminine energies, okay? That's the energies I'm concentrating on as a beta Leo, somebody being a beta Leo. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for beta Leos for love, May 2018? Can you please show us previous energies prior to May 2018? In regards to love, what are the love energies they can expect in May 2018? And then how will beta Leos be moving out of May 2018 and into June? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read and say your messages as you intend to be said for beta Leos. Love, May 2018. Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me prior energies prior to May 2018, previous love energies? We have the Justice card in the upright. Can you please show me love energies to expect in May? We have, I gotta look up the Latin or whatever this is. Disculpus est prioris posterior dies. Huh. Okay. And so we have the one of bells. And then finally moving out of June. You got the King of Hearts. All right, so let's start off with you guys. Prior to May 2018, we have the Justice card. Okay, some kind of truth came out. Some of you could have had something legal that went in your favor. So for instance, a divorce, a custody situation, something along those lines. Justice card is very much about balance. It's about cause and effect. It's about, like I said, something going in your favor. So if this is a love reading, obviously it can relate to that. Maybe love is going in your favor in regards to, you know, a situation. This is also the card of Libra. If that's relevant for some of you, you might be seeing a Libra or have Libra in, or they have Libra in their charts, okay? Here we have the Ace of Bells, one of Bells. So one of Bells is very much about a new start, a solid start. It could very well be with this Libra character over here, or, you know, what have you, this relationship where you feel like you're treated fairly, things are balanced, things are just. And so on top of that, it could be a new beginning in this relationship where you start off very solid relationship. A very careful moving forward relationship, a planned relationship, you know, not something that's really like kind of rushed into is part of it. And a very prosperous relationship. So a new beginning in regards to that. And it seems like a very fair relationship. So that's going really well. Moving into June here, we have the King of Hearts. So the King of Hearts is very much about an ideal partner. So I really think you found the one, or, you know, as close as you can get to the one for some of you. I mean, this guy is in control of his emotions. He's a great father. He's an ideal partner. He's very empathetic, but he doesn't let, you know, things kind of get out of control. He also can be kind of good with finances too, to tell you the truth. So it kind of makes sense in regards to this. So this is really good. I mean, I almost feel like here, you know, finally things are going in your favor. You find a new beginning in a solid relationship, and it's somebody who's very well-rounded when it comes to emotions, very mature, possibly going to be the father of your children at some point. Can you please provide clarification on the Justice card in the upright? Why is the Justice card in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy for Beta Leos? What additional messages do you have? Justice card, prior energies prior to May 2018. We have the Ace of Chalices in reverse. And Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, I feel like this is a prior relationship they're showing me. Okay, so I think you guys actually came out of a prior relationship that was a little bit sucko. Because we had the Ace of Chalices in reverse. That's very much a relationship that ended in disappointment, had you depressed, had you crying on end. You might have even repressed some of your feelings in regards to the relationship, but it was very disappointing. It was a new beginning that you thought you were going to have, and it didn't turn out that way. And then we had the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is talking a little bit about how maybe this person was. Maybe they were, you know, they could have been a cold person, not a compassionate person. They might have even been dishonest with that Queen of Swords, okay? And you might not have even kind of seen this at first, and I feel like the relationship fell apart with the Tower card. So it was something, it didn't end well, maybe because of just how this person was, the two of you weren't meshing, things kind of fell apart. But with the Justice card, it feels like things end up going in your favor in regards to this. And it might just be the fact that you realize that this person, these energies weren't healthy for you. So you just kind of made a decision on your own that you want something more balanced, something that you are more deserving of. Be fair to yourself in regards to what you deserve. And I feel like you find it there with that One of Bells. Can you please provide clarification on this One of Bells? Who is this person? What is this energy? What additional messages do you have for the One of Bells? I know this is kind of crazy, but some of you, I'm wondering if you're pregnant. One, because this could be the father of your children, and two, because there's a rabbit here, and immediately I thought of like the pregnancy test with the rabbit. So some of you might have gotten pregnant by somebody who is your ideal mate and is going to be the father of your children. The One of Bells, who was this person? What is this energy? Or if you're a male, you might have gotten somebody pregnant. Personality, perspective. Because these energies can flip-flop. Okay, King of Swords. Five of Chalices. You do a redo on the third card. Okay, so this is a very welcome new beginning for you. Because again, you're coming out of a period of loss, having lost something, a lot of grief. With that Five of Chalices, a lot of sorrow. Having gone your separate ways in regards to somebody. So this is very welcome in regards to this relationship. We have the Five of Swords here. So, you know, it's kind of fighting, conflict, cutting words, things like that kind of going on. I feel like, again, we're looking into what you were in to get you to where you are. And the King of Swords kind of saying, you know, I didn't deserve that. I deserve something better. And this beginning here doesn't necessarily have to be with somebody else. You just decided you're going to have a new beginning, and it's going to be solid and something that you can count on. And that person that you're counting on could very well be yourself. It could apply to singles also. But the King of Swords is here kind of like, you know, you made a decision. You had to have very logical thought, and you had to make a decision in regards to this. I mean, I really feel like you guys made the right decision. And you just couldn't be with this person. And you had to get, like, your stability back. Okay. Can you please provide clarification on King of Hearts? Why is the King of Hearts here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the King of Hearts. For Beta Leos moving into June. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages. Person, personality. The Emperor. The Emperor, it's a card of Aries for those of you, if that resonates. The Seven of Pentacles in reversed. And the Queen of Chalices. Okay, so we have the couple here. So the Queen of Cups here with the King of Cups. So you're really digging this King of Hearts, whoever this person is. It could be male or female. And you possibly could be devoted to this person. You could cherish this relationship. It's a relationship that you could nurture. It's a relationship who would be a very supportive relationship. And with the Emperor here, that's pretty much about, you know, a father figure again. So either you're considering this person to be the father of your children, or as somebody that you would have children with, but they have that respect. They have that fatherly kind of I almost feel like they have a duality to them. Like they're really good in the feelings department, and then they're really good when stuff has to kind of like happen. You know, they're really good with their boundaries. A mature person. But the Seven of Wands, I mean the Seven of the Seven of Pentacles, sorry for coughing in the mic. Seven of Pentacles there in reverse is kind of telling me you're kind of like procrastinating on this. You know, you're wondering, should you continue investing on this? I don't know. You don't seem very hyped about this. But you do see that Queen of Swords, and you see it as it has its possibility. But the Seven of Pentacles, just, there's doubt. You're putting this off. There's scattered energies. This isn't like, you know, neatly kind of tying up. You aren't 100% sure about this. And another thing I'm getting with that Seven of Pentacles, you feel like this person might be work. But I'm feeling that's from past experience. Like this person reminds you of something or a situation. You're wondering, is there going to be a lot of work involved with this person? I do want to give it my all. I do, you know, I can see, but there's that one part of you where you just feel like they're going to be, I just kept on getting work. Like they're going to be a lot of work to get to this. And I don't know why that is. All right. Well, leave comments if you'd like, if it resonates with you, because I'm not going to be able to dig deeper on that. So, yeah. So keep in mind the things to keep in mind that I mentioned before. I'm on Instago. If you need a quick answer to one quick question, text only, no phone or video. Consider personal reading if you need some help with this. Just see my info below and shoot me an email. My sun moon readings are up, so go check yours out. They're in my playlist, and also I'm doing compatibility readings, so start checking those out. Alrighty, otherwise I'm going to wish all the best to Leos for love for May 2018. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Adios.